True, I didn't even take a nap. So it was like 2 a.m. And then the thing is, when I woke up, right, fever, chill, sore, body sore, with then pain, when I tell you. Okay, so hi guys, welcome back. My name is Brian.
Hey everyone, it's me again. It's Afiq.
Okay, so welcome to episode 2 of our show, Come and Chill.
Podcast.
Basically, we don't know the topic yet, so I'm gonna leave it to Afiq to spin the wheel of whatever topic. Afiq, can you please take it away?
All right, cool. So last time I think we talked about travel, talked about road trips, and this time we'll be talking about great vaccine experience.
Oh my God.
All right, cool. Vaccine
Wow.
experience. So vaccine experience, Brian. I think what our viewers don't know is you just had our vaccine yesterday.
Yes, so today's date is the 20th. We have to give today's date first because when this thing comes out, right, it's a different date. So today is the 21st of July. I had my vaccine on the 20th of July, the second dose. Okay? So today, based on the topic that we showed just now, is that after he's going to start off with talking about his vaccine experience, then I'm going to talk about mine. Okay? Because I think last episode I do a lot of nonsense bullshit talking about Langkawi and Cyber Cafe. If you guys could tune in. So today, I'm going to let Afiq start first. So Afiq.
All right, cool. Vaccine experience. So, by the way, guys, me and Brian and I, we both registered for the AstraZeneca vaccine.
Yeah.
So when they opened the voluntary vaccine option, we both managed to register for shots.
Yeah.
So it was quite difficult, right? It was quite difficult to register. Even for me, I mean, for myself, I had no urgency to get the vaccine. I thought that it would be thoughtful of me if I would allow other people to register for the vaccine first.
You did say that. You did say that.
I think I waited for like an hour, 2 hours. Then I decided, okay, I might as well go see the website now. And I saw that there were some slots still available. So I thought, you know what, after 2 hours, if there are still slots, then lots of people have already registered, or these people don't want to go for the AZ vaccine, or they would prefer to wait for the mainstream vaccine because, sometimes, they might want to get Pfizer, might want to get Sinovac. It's up to them.
Yeah.
So I got to register for the AZ vaccine at PWTC. I got my first shot. When was it? It was somewhere like a month ago. I can't remember, but I do know that my second shot will be on the 4th of August. That is in 2 weeks' time.
Good luck, my friend. Good luck.
Thank you. So when we talk about vaccine experience, I would say it was quite smooth. I was excited. I guess one of the first things that I did was I asked other people who went through the vaccine process. So Brian, he got his vaccine before me. There were some other colleagues as well. So I made sure to ask them what was the process and what were the side effects that they faced. So I knew what to prepare in advance. I took a day off, half day off on my vaccination date. My vaccine was at 3, I think, 3 or 4. I think it was 3. I left my house around 2 because I wanted to visit a pharmacy. I wanted to get Panadol. I wanted to get fever. I want to get salon passes. Everything that.
Good preparation, Sal. Seriously.
So I drove all the way straight to PWTC. It was a smooth drive. Parking was easy. I managed to get parking right in front of the escalator, so that was great.
You mean like the building itself?
Yeah, I got inside Sanoi Putra, where next to iNews. I think it's the escalator that takes you up to the Nando's, and then there's the Sukiya.
Yes. I know this. Yeah.
That's where I parked. So it was quite great. I made sure to get there like within 30 minutes. I've read of news of people actually making the place crowded, and these people were receiving their vaccines like an hour or 2 hours before, but they were already lining up, and you don't want that because you're trying to avoid crowded places.
Yeah.
I made sure I was there like 30 minutes at most, 30 minutes before. so that my so that my registration process would run smoothly.
Yeah.
But once I reached the scanner, the temperature scanner, I had to actually I had to re-register myself on My Sejahtera.
Why?
So apparently, they were at the time they were doing this. Hold on a minute. I'm just going to open my app. Yeah. So profile. They wanted to know. You see. So on your app, sometimes you see. There's these. Oh, it's too bright. Sorry.
Ah,
Is it still too bright? Okay. So you see, sometimes it's light blue, sometimes it's yellow, sometimes it's
yeah,
red.
yeah. By
So
the way, take just to let you know, right? The second dose, right? You have to update your data again.
yep, I'm ready for that.
I didn't, you know.
So I think at the time, so because no one updates this quite regularly, so I had to redo it again because my latest update was like a month before, and the officer pulled me to the side, asked me to register again to make sure that my status was low risk or light blue color. Then it was pretty normal, I guess, for viewers who have already gone through the vaccine. It's pretty much the same process. You wait, and then you go for the consultation. I can't remember everything. Obviously, I mean,
I
I
remember.
I remember the waiting. I remember the waiting. I remember the signing of the consent form. I remember the doctor asking about health records. I remember the
Yeah,
doctor
yeah,
sharing about side effects to expect and what to do
yeah.
if severe effects happen. Then I went to get the vaccine. The doctor made sure to show me the bottle of the vaccine that I was receiving,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that it was in the right amount. Pfizer 3.3 ml, AZ 0.3 ml. I think it's
Hey,
Moderna point five. Sorry,
second dose is, yeah. My one was 0.5.
yeah, AZ is point 0.5. Sorry, Pfizer 0.3, AZ 0.5, Moderna 0.5. So she made me confirm that it was zero point 0.5
Hey.
liters. Went there, went downstairs. You have to do the 50 minutes waiting
Yeah,
before
yeah.
you are allowed to leave. And this is where it gets sad because I actually wore I actually dressed myself, going to the vaccine. I wore a Faisal Tahir shirt. I wore a Dayak Faiza. These are local celebrities. So
Why?
I want to take a picture. I want to take a picture of myself wearing the shirt, wearing the face mask, and I want to tag them on Instagram. But then there were like so many people at the photo booth that I
Yeah.
decided, you know what, I have no time for this, and I don't want to be
Hey,
near to these people.
that's the thing. A lot of them, right, could be touching the board.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
that's the thing.
Exactly. That was another thing that was why I said, you know what, I just want to leave as soon as possible. And here's the thing: everyone faces this. Well, everyone who got the AZ vaccine, they will immediately feel hungry.
Amen. I agree.
So what I did was I straight away went to get a sandwich, a
What
six
sandwich?
inch sandwich,
For the 6 inch sandwich, that's what.
6 inch
That's it.
sandwich,
A 6 inch. This is a 6 inch sandwich.
a 6 inch steak and cheese sandwich with the
Oh,
cookie and the soda.
how much was it, Afiq?
It was around 16, I think, 16, 17.
60 bucks.
Yeah, well, for the whole set.
Cheap, cheap. Quite cheap, actually.
So I bought that immediately, and then I drove straight back home because I was scared that the side effects might happen earlier.
You
I
don't.
didn't want to be driving and then suddenly I feel all drowsy, or my left arm starts to sore while I'm driving. I didn't want that to happen.
I
Oh, the
think
great thing about Sunway Putra Mall is if you show that you got vaccinated, they actually allow you to get.
some freebies, some discounts.
Well, yes, that's right. But at the time, it was CMCO, I think. So most of the shops were closed, so I couldn't redeem anything.
Mm,
But Sunway Putra does allow flat rate of 2 ringgit.
$2, man. That's
Yep,
cheap.
$2. Yeah, you could. Which for me it sucks because
Hey.
you have like you get $2 to park, and then you could have done anything in the mall, but because of the shops were closed,
Mm.
so there was no need to stay there for longer than needed.
Yeah. I think the reason why it's so when you go to Sami Putra Mall, it looks very modern, right? Because they are still, I think they're doing quite well still because this entire pandemic, right? I think because of the vaccine, right, they get a lot of people every time after their jab.
Yes. And also because some does business on .com Malaysia, that's why they get lots of leads, lots of clients. And I got home pretty much nothing, but thing is, I often slept around maybe 12-ish or 1-ish in the morning. But at that day, I was sleepy by 10, by 10 p.m. I think it was like 6 to 7 hours after my vaccine. That's when I started to feel drowsy. I started to feel sleepy. And I decided, you know what, I'm just going to skip Mobile Legends. Oh, can I say that? I'm just going to skip gaming for
You're gonna
tonight.
skip his.
I'm going to skip gaming for tonight with my friends and just go to sleep.
A lot of red flags.
It was a good nap.
It was a great nap.
Until like 6 in the morning. So 6 a.m. That's when I started to feel like super cold.
Yeah.
I think I told Brian first thing in the morning when I started to feel the chills. That's what they call it, the chills.
Got fever, no?
It was like super cold. I actually went down. I actually turned off my fan. Not even like from 5 to 1. It was entirely off. But then I was so cold. Even then, it started to get, and then the sun started to come up. It was sunny. My fan was off, but I still wanted to be under the blanket because it was so cold. But I think for after like an hour, that's when I start to just like sweating.
The fever. That's when the fever comes.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like back and forth, cold sweat. It was so annoying. I was like ranting to Brian all the time. I was complaining to him like, dude, I want this to stop. Like, what the hell is happening? I lost my appetite. Despite the previous day, I was like super hungry and all.
Yeah.
So
your arms? What about your arms? Is it like very sore?
My arm, yeah. I mean, it was not. It was like the soreness that you expected from getting vaccine. Yeah, it could still move, but you couldn't move, like you couldn't carry heavy objects, for example.
But what about the worst? What about migraines?
Migraines, yep, that came along with the chills and the fever.
That is the most annoying one, actually.
It was. I actually bought like a whole pack of Panadol. I think it came in a pack of 12. I think, right, 12. I actually finished the whole thing because I was taking it like every what was the recommended hours? 3-4 hours every 3-4
hours. Yeah, fine.
Every 3-4 hours I was taking it because it was one before I slept, and then another one when I woke up, and then when I started to feel like very dizzy, I had 2 more. I think it only started to get better like I want to say 20 hours after the vaccine, because that was the moment I decided, you know what, I'm going to drive myself to the clinic to get my MC and get off from work for the day. So yeah, I would say like after 20 hours, I was able to drive again. I was able to control my steering wheel normally. Oh yeah. But the thing is, I tried to ask for a 2-day MC, right? But the doctor says you'll get 1-day MC. If you still feel symptoms, you'll have to go for you'll have to get a COVID test. I'm like, nah, man, I'm good. You know what? I'm
right.
not gonna get a swab test. I'll just 1 day is good enough for me.
If they give you a free swab test, will you do it?
I don't know, man. It's just the idea of shoving like a cotton bud into your nose, and it goes all the way down to your throat area, right?
It's like a lobotomy.
I mean, I don't know, man.
I don't know the feeling as well. I never got to on the nose before. No? I never penetrated on my nose hole.
But I would imagine your sneezes after that would be like awesome. So after I got my MC, slowly my health recovered, my appetite came back, and I'm going for my second vaccine yet.
Good luck.
I don't know what's gonna happen. But I guess this is when I pass over to Brian because he's actually fully vaccinated with
Yes.
both of his doses.
Both.
Doses.
Doses. Those. Oh, I like that, man. Those doses. I'm gonna talk to you about
Brian, what was your experience?
Okay.
First and second dose.
I'm gonna keep my shit short and simple because I think it's the same with everyone now. Okay.
Yeah, I would say.
The reason why I took my vaccine early, right, is because I don't even need to let people know. I just take it because I just want to get it over with. Mm-hmm. I was with a friend, and then my friend say, "Hey, bro, I think now you can register for AZ." At the time, right, Afiq, I didn't even know what the AZ, Pfizer, etc. But I know their vaccines. I just don't know which.
You don't know the mortality rate, the efficacy. You just didn't care, right?
Yeah, even I never know about the clinical trials as well. So I just take only. So mine was I think 16 May. I think it was May or June. May. I know it's May because my one was more than 2 months already.
I think it's May. Yeah.
May. I was one of the earlier batches. Okay. So I just take only. I wasn't even excited. I was just normal only. And when I went to the because like you say, right, you did research, like you ask people and then you see what you prepare. I never prepare anything, I just straight go only.
And there were very few people who got the vaccine when you went to get it. So you pretty much had very little people who you could ask.
Yeah, but only because he took the same time with me. My appointment was like 4 or 5 o'clock actually.
It was.
I reached at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I went 2 hours early. The reason why I go 2 hours early, right, is because I don't know how long the line was. I thought it could be a long line, but it turns out there was no one. It's not. I don't say there's no one. It's basically like you can count the people one. You can actually legit count the people one because the line is not long. It's like it goes there halfway because mine is also done at PWTC, so I was at station 2. So there was not like a long line all the way from the entrance all the way to the back or to the back there, right? I already like basically just like waited for 1 hour, right? Until you can enter at 4 o'clock. I just go in and I just go in, just follow, and it's damn fast. The me waiting period, right, from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, right, is longer than the time I take to do my vaccine.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. So I only took 30 minutes. The reason why I took 30 minutes, right, is because observation is the longest to me. Observation is the longest time. 50 minutes, ma. And then, right, when you go inside the hall where you have to wait for your number to call, I thought it's going to be like legit, like, those hospitals where you have to wait for one number, or you go post-large, you have to wait for those one number thing.
Yes.
But legit, they count all in like units of 10 one. In all numbers
20, of 50 to 20 people, I think.
Yeah, so it was very fast. So once you go in, same thing, say, do you have asthma? Do you have any side conditions? Do you take any certain medication, consultation? I say, no, and no. And then the thing about that is that they just say, I have to sign the document, whatever consent, saying that, whatever, right? Is it true? I forgot already. Document.
Yeah. There's a consent form to make sure that, you are actually willing to take the vaccine.
I mean, we waited so long already. We already registered like willingly, free willingly. Of course, we're ready to take. What? You want to go there to say no, man? Waste your time only.
It's like a quite legal process.
They want to say their ass only lah.
Exactly. My client gave consent on taking the vaccine.
Yeah. You have to be that.
Everything is the same, right?
Yeah, everything is the same. So the thing about it, I have to ask you first. When you kena cucuk, right, in your arm.
Yep.
Did you look away or did you look at it?
I looked straight.
Are you scared of needles?
I am, to be honest.
You're scared. I wasn't, because I just looked at it. I just looked at this like this. I just looked at it when it was penetrating me. Yesterday it's the same thing though. Because there were cases. The first time actually it was fine when I saw, right. So they showed me that they have a 0.5 mg. Right? And say, here you go, here's 0.5, you took okay, happy, done already. So I just go home and chow. But the difference is that during the observation time, I actually took a bit longer. I didn't take 15 minutes. I took 20 to 25 minutes because I was doing work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I brought my laptop and do work over there because I had nothing to do. So I just do my work and then I lost track of time. A lot of people chow already. I was there just doing work only. So when the vaccine came, right, I was so hungry, I was also very tired, so I don't know what to eat. So, and I'm so lazy because somebody put up more, right? Which you can say.
Yeah.
They have, like you say, all these promotions and stuff. But I'm so lazy to look at the shit, man. So I was like, the closest I had was Sukiya. Can I just?
Yeah.
Oh, sukiya was
Japanese.
delicious. It's delicious, dude. And I was so hungry, right? I ate it in the car park. I eat in the car park, and then I just throw away, and then after I just went home. So after that, right, that I monitored myself because they usually say, right, after 6 to 10 hours, right, you feel the side effects. But yours is a bit longer. Yours is like 10 hours or 10 hours to 12 hours later.
Yeah, it was slower than the rest. Yes.
Mine started at 2 a.m.
I'm guessing it's because I was fast asleep, so maybe that's what held back the side effects.
True, I didn't even take a nap. So it was like 2 a.m. And then the thing is, when I woke up, right, fever, chill, sore, body sore, with then pain, when I tell you, came together, So, like, you say you turn off the fan. I was under the aircon, but the aircon was not even doing jack shit. And the thing, right, is that I put the blanket over my body, but have you ever, like, stick one toe out? I stuck one of my toe out, right? And I'm shivering already because all the wind is coming from that small little gap of the blanket. And I was like, oh, it's damn cold. It's damn cold. Then when I closed the gap, right, it's hot.
Yep.
So I didn't like it. But actually, to be fair, right, those were not the main concern. The main problem was my joint pain, because my body was sore. It's like legit so damn pain, right? I couldn't sleep at all. So I only slept for 2 hours of it.
Okay.
And I never had Panadol because I thought I got Panadol at home, but turns out I don't have any Panadol. So I tahan the whole day without Panadol. And then I from 2 o'clock, right, I tried to sleep. I couldn't sleep. So from 2 to 4, I was awake the whole time. And then after 4 o'clock, I only slept for 1 hour. So 5 o'clock. And then from 5 o'clock, I tahan until 9 o'clock when the clinic is open. I straight went to the clinic, took my Panadol, I eat bread. I recovered at 12 o'clock. I recovered in less than 20 hours. It's the worst experience, honestly.
So what about the second dose, Brian? I mean, we both have pretty much the same experience. But for second dose, I'm actually eager to listen to yours because, from what I know, you have like no symptoms like at all.
Okay.
Just like some soreness on your left arm.
Okay, so I'm going to be very explicit with you guys, okay? So this is just my body, okay? So for my second dose, right, it was very fast. It's legit faster than 1 hour. It's only 15 minutes. For me, it was 15 minutes. Because I reached there at 3:30. Because before that, I was hungry, so I had a very good sandwich. Dedicated after New York's famous transportation system underground, okay? The underground subway. So I had a great sandwich. And then I walked there, right? And then I entered around 3:45. And then it was quite fast, actually. First, you walk, you just follow. It's really different. It's a different route already, okay?
All right.
So you have to wait into the hall. And then when you wait, right, it's very fast. Like legit 5 minutes wait. Then once you wait for 5 minutes, you go out, wait to another hall again. So I entered one of the halls where they used to do it for exhibition hall. Right?
Yep.
And then sit down and wait. Then they just take out, when you sit down, right? This consultation is very fast. They just say, do you have any symptoms, or do you came in contact with anyone? Show your location and stuff. It's the same process, okay? You just have to say, I just say, I just told the kakak, right? So what they did, right? The nurse showed me first to say, hey, here you go. Here's your injection. They say I refilled it. This is 0.5. I saw, okay? Same thing for me again. I looked again, okay? I looked at when they inject me the injections right here. It's not even sore, I don't know. So once they inject me, Afiq, I felt the vaccine going into my system already. I can feel it because it's a bit cold.
Okay.
Yeah, I can feel like something penetrated you, right?
I guess this time I'll have to, peek to the left and make
You
sure.
don't have to lah. The nurse will show you one. The nurse will show you that here you go.
I have to make sure she presses the syringe,
And she presses in, then she just penetrate you lah. So after that, right, done. Then once you do it, right, is that you go into the observation room. Now it's very fast. You just go into the observation room. You go to the counter. You give your digital card again. Your card, sorry.
The card, the vaccination card.
Then vaccination card. You give your IC number, I think, or your number again. I forgot. You sit down. You wait until you got your digital cert in your MySejahtera.
Oh, cool.
Which I'll show you. So basically, everyone just Insta story this. Eventually, I mean, if you guys watch this, right, you'll eventually see it, okay. So on the turn on the background.
So that's your status,
So
right?
you just go down. So
Low
basically,
risk.
you just scroll all the way down. Here's the video.
Cool. That's your set. Damn.
Yeah. But before that, right, Afiq,
That's cool.
before that, you can find your cert right here. You just go to your vaccine for your name, the vaccine for your name, right? And then you see.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, then once you go there, you click on it, you escape, you show the guy, bro, cert, done. Then once you're done, you can wear whatever your influencer celebrity shit, take a picture. Not a lot of people this time, not a lot of people when I go there.
Cool.
Yeah, because it's I don't know why. I think because now you can go for Sinovac, you can go for Pfizer, right? And sometimes I don't know whether you can mix two vaccines. So I think that's why now when I went to the time yesterday, right, there was not a lot of people. Yeah, it was the same as the time I took it, right? So most importantly now is the side effects, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I was very worried.
Brian texted me a lot of times to make sure to tell me that he was worried he'll face the side effects during the first dose again.
Yeah, and I know you all sure feel the same way, right? You know what we're talking about. So but this time I got Panadol. I'm ready. But the nurse said, right, once you go back, you can immediately take Panadol. It's fine.
All right.
Okay. Then I took my Panadol. I ate Subway, and then after Subway, I ate again. Okay, I ate bread, and then after I ate bread, I ate rice. I ate like a lot. I ate chips, potato chips. I drank a lot of coffee. And here's the thing. I was ready for the side effects, but my friends, right, said that there were no side effects. Actually, I think. Okay. Only for Pfizer or Sinovac, there's a chance when you get the second dose, right, you might get the worst effect.
That's what we've heard. Yes.
I was wide awake until 2 a.m. I couldn't. It's not that I'm sleepy. I was wide open. My eyes were wide open. I could. It's not. I was just not tired at all. And then it was 2 a.m. I had no symptoms. My arm. Look at my arm.
Still, yeah, and it's only been like a few hours, right? I mean,
it's only been a day. Really. It's only been
less than 2 days. I think.
Because our friend. I messaged him because I asked how was he. Okay, I asked hey bro, how's your arm? How are you feeling? Because he said his arm is more sore than the first time he got his vaccine. And when he turned to Cucuk, right, the time he was bleeding. I don't know how that happened, man.
It's good to know that, I guess most people say that there are less side effects, but in the end, it depends on your own body's reaction.
Yes. So second vaccine, nothing to worry about. Just take it. For the greater good of the country. You guys want to get the hell out? You guys might want to go to Langkawi. Do it.
Right.
Do it.
So I guess that's most of our experiences. If you have received your vaccine, then thank you because you're actually doing a good service to the country and to the community. If you have not, or if you have registered but yet to receive, I'll say that the time will come for you guys. Just make sure to have some patience, and for the time being, just try to follow the SOPs, the guidelines, and all that. We'll get through this eventually.
You get through this faster, vaccine faster, you guys can go out. Okay, you can go out, you can dine in again. You can do whatever you guys want again. Okay.
You want to start a travel bubble again? It doesn't have to be international travel. It can just be domestic travel.
We're gonna end it today. Thank you very much, Afiq.
Thank you very much, Brian, and thank you guys for listening to our stories of vaccination experience.
Yes. For once, this is a very good lesson for you guys. Okay, just take it, chill. It's nothing. And please comment, smash a like, comment,
share it with your friends, share it with your buddies, share it with your, as Diesel would say, share it with your family.
To 24 local. Okay. So this is Brian and Afiq.
Afiq.
Signing out.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.